Grandmother's Garden in Westfield. It's a beautiful half-acre garden constructed entirely by community volunteers since 1933. And joining us now is Bob Watkins. He's the co-chair of the 15th annual Grandmother's Garden Tour. Tell us all about it.
Actually, it's the 16th.
16th annual.
We've been busy.
Good for you.
Grandmother's Garden is actually the grandmother of the Steigers department store, and it was started in 1929. Given to the city, and we took it over 16 years ago, and we are now in our 16th year
of curating the garden,
and all the money from this garden tour is used for maintaining this garden.
And we're looking at some of the pictures now,
right.
And it's
These
gorgeous.
are pictures from this year's tour.
So tell us what we can expect on the tour. Take us through a virtual tour before people can sign up for the real thing.
Sign up for the real thing by going to Grandmother's Garden, Smith Avenue in Westfield. And then you get your ticket. You go to 2 gardens in Westfield, a garden, 3 gardens in Blandford, and 1 in Granville. And it's all mapped out in a book. And the garden you're looking right there is in Granville. It's a lot of fun. Our committee is about 16 people. We start in the early March, and we continue until actually next weekend when we are able to get this thing done.
And there's the garden party. You can also take the self-guided tour if you'd like, but it's happening June 13, 14, and 15.
Correct. The garden party is actually my wife Sandy's in our personal house. Music, entertainment, and Tucker's is doing our food, and it's a very enjoyable time.
I can only imagine when people are walking through, because I know my mom used to go on some of these tours, and she would just take notes the whole time in her mind, because she sees things that she would enjoy. I want to know what your tips might be out there. If people come and they say, "Oh, I wish my garden could be like this," how can people at home get their gardens to look as good?
Ask all the gardeners at every garden. Every garden is different. All of the gardeners that are having their gardens open to the public are willing to share all of their hints, and they're all excellent gardens, but they all have different ideas that make them fantastic.
So people should come on to the garden tour.
Correct.
Enjoy the garden party afterwards.
Yes.
Make sure that they ask questions the whole time.
The garden party is actually Friday night.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
And then get all their information, then go home and make your garden look just as good.
That's correct.
Bob, it's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for stopping by. And people can go to grandmothersgarden.org for more information. And